Going to do another video on how cool these cabs are. These are pendants. Actually, they're not cabs. They're not cabochons. They're pendants. Made with coefficient C90 glass by CBS. And a few of the patterns are by Savoy. Like this one. I forget, this one's called Wave, I believe. Anyway, these are for sale. If you contact me, email me, you can buy them, and I'll make you more. But what I am selling is the glass it takes to make them. And there's pounds in here. I don't know how many pounds, I haven't weighed it. There's 5 or 6 pounds of this stuff. This stuff is cut incredibly small, very accurately. And what I want to do is I want to show you that even though some of these pieces are not small enough to utilize on there, you've got glass. For instance, this pattern right here, if you buy a pound or half pound or whatever increment I sell this in, you can cut that glass up. I'm putting it on that black background so that you can see the teeny tiny little pieces that I'm now cutting out. So in other words, these squares and rectangles here are going to give you lots of different colors. There's possibly as many as 50 colors in there, and almost all of it is thin. There's very little ripple. Very little. This is ripple, which is a standard. Most of this is thin. And CBS, by the way, sells glass for $96 a pound. And let me tell you, a pound of scrap glass is what it means. It's scrap. Just to give you an idea, that's a little over a pound. If I weighed it, I could tell you exactly, but that's a little over a pound. This is nowhere near going to get you this. When you buy a pound from CBS, you might get 8 or 9, 10, 12, maybe even 15 different colors / textures. But you're not going to get this diversity of already accurately cut geometric shapes. Now, if you were making bowls and plates, you can utilize this stuff right now for the size that it is. In fact, even in some cabochons, you can use this by stacking some of these rectangles already cut on top of another. Like this gold here on top of this blue. So you can make use of a lot of this glass as is. In fact, I would advocate you take some of these thick ripples, this is a pink teal, and put it on a gold background just like it is, and you'll get a great cab right out of that. So this glass right here is extremely beneficial. I could say that I could easily justify getting $300–400 a pound for this stuff, or maybe even more if I sold it by the ounce, because there's a tremendous amount of labor here. I mean, tremendous amount of labor. These things are, there's no rounded glass in this box. These are all straight cuts. So for the person that does not want to cut this little, I've already got it all done for you. Here's a cool one. Here's dots. There you go. That's dots. It'll show up pretty good on this background right there. Anyway, tremendous amount of glass. I'd rather sell this direct. I know that I'm going to keep this video on the you know, this glass could sell to the first or second person, but anyway, they're going to still benefit off of the idea of this type of technology to make these kind of pendants, because people still want to know how to make these utilizing geometric shapes. So this is how it's done. Somebody's got to cut this stuff out, whether you do it or I do it, or you're able to benefit of buying it from somebody on eBay, which I've been on since 1998, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody sell boxes of glass already cut like this so that you can walk right into your project. I'm going to take the next video and I'm going to design the next video so that it would be as though you were making a bowl or a plate. So thanks for watching. You can email me direct. Look at some of my cabochons on the dichroicglassman.com or allthingsdichroic.com. Those cabs are for sale. I'm taking down that website, and I'm going to go to a different format here soon, and then there'll be a better price per each on there. So if you're interested in buying my cabochons that you see on the internet, please contact me through the vehicles of the YouTube channel or through my website. Thanks for watching. And by the way, I'm selling a lot of glass on eBay. Well, I don't have a lot left, so the deals are really hot. Get them while I got some glass left. And I go under Indiana Glass Man. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.